This video is about synthetic division. If you weren't a big fan of polynomial long division, you might like synthetic division better. It's a little bit of a shortcut. The only thing you gotta really watch out for is your divisor has got to be in the form of x minus k. So the variable minus or plus some number. You can't have a b squared or a 2b or anything like that. It's got to look just like this, where that k can change. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put that number, that k, right here. So the opposite of that minus 2 would be a positive 2. That's all I had to do. Now what I'm going to do is write the numbers of my coefficients down in a descending order. So I have 1b cubed, 5b squareds, negative 11b's, and then a negative 13. What I'm going to start off by doing, and I'm going to go ahead and make a line right here, is I'm going to drop down my 1. Okay, so follow along. What we're going to do is multiply the number in this little house thing times this bottom number. So 2 times 1, and that is 2. So you multiply, and then the result goes here. Then we're going to add. So 5 plus 2, that's going to be 7. We're going to do the same thing again. 2 times 7 is going to be 14. 14 minus 11, that's 11, 12, 13, 14, so that's 3. 2 times 3 is 6. And then 13 minus 6 will be negative 7. Once you've got these numbers written down, pretty much your work is done. The only thing you have to really watch out for, this number on the end, that's going to be your remainder. So my answer is going to be, that's going to be b squared plus 7b plus 3 minus 7 over b minus 2, our original divisor. So as you can see, that's a little bit shorter, a little bit faster than the polynomial long division. Let's go ahead and try it again over on number 2. What we're going to do, I'm going to start off by looking at this. I'm going to use, just like the last time, the x minus k, the opposite of this. So we'll have a negative 5 in our little house right here. Our coefficients are going to be 2, 18, 46, and 26. I'm going to start by dropping down my 2. Negative 5 times 2 is negative 10. And then 18 plus negative 10 is going to be 8. Negative 5 times 8 will be negative 40. And then negative 46 minus 40, or plus negative 40, is going to be 6. 5 times 6 will be 30, negative 30. And then negative 30 plus 26 will be negative 4. Again, that last number is our remainder. So our answer is going to be 2n squared plus 8n plus 6 minus 4 over n plus 5. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at our last example, number 3. So what we're going to do, we're going to look right here. My k, which is going to be opposite of that. So I'm going to keep a negative 6 out in its little hut. Then I'm going to be writing down these coefficients in descending order. So 2, 16, 18, and negative 43. I'm going to start by dropping down my 2. Okay, so negative 6 times 2, that'll be negative 12. And 16 plus negative 12 is going to give us a 4. Negative 6 times 4 will be negative 24. And 18 plus negative 24 is going to give us a negative 6. Negative 6 times negative 6 will be a positive 36. And negative 43 plus 36 is going to give us a negative 7. That last number, as usual, is going to be our remainder. Um, it, we can work this backwards if you're uncomfortable with the idea of just throwing some numbers on there. This would be um, just our negative 6 will be 4x and then 2x squared. So 2x squared plus 4x minus 6 minus 7 over our divisor x plus 6. So you can see how this matches up x squared, 4x. That's the last one, it doesn't have a variable on it. And then that becomes our remainder over our divisor. I find this method to be much faster than long division personally, and there's also less places to make mistakes. But after this, you'll be able to choose whichever division method you like best.